Welcome to the Fishbowl with Jade. Thank you for being here. I don't take your presence lightly, truly, because time is something you can never get back. So the fact that you're choosing to sit with me for a moment means something. So go ahead, get comfortable, grab your drink, and make sure you've got your scuba gear, because tonight we're going deep. Tonight's episode is called What About Your Friends? Now, I know there's a lot being discussed on social media right now, and people are tying conversations into celebrities and their personal affiliations. But that's not what we're doing here. This space isn't about politics. We're talking about something deeper: loyalty, friendship, and the roles we play in each other's lives. Because the real question is, when things go down, what about your friends? Are they there when it's easy or when it's uncomfortable? Are they loud in your wins, but silent in your struggles? Do they stand beside you or slowly step back when your name starts being attached to something messy? Let's talk about it. From a social perspective, friendships today can feel very performative. We live in a time where support looks like a repost, a comment, a fire emoji, or I love you under a picture. But when real life hits, when mistakes are made, when you fall from grace, when your image isn't polished, that same energy doesn't always transfer offline. And that's where the disconnect begins. Because socially, we've confused visibility with loyalty. Just because someone celebrates you publicly doesn't mean they'll protect you privately. Now, let's go a layer deeper. Let's talk about the strong friend. You know the one everybody calls, the one who listens, fixes, shows up, supports, gives advice, holds secrets, carries weight that isn't even theirs. But when life hits them, silence. And psychologically, this isn't random. Strong friends are often perceived as emotionally self sufficient. People assume they're okay, that they don't need support the same way others do. And over time, that role becomes their identity. They become the safe space for everyone else, but rarely experience that same safety in return. And sometimes they don't even ask for help because they've trained themselves not to expect it. So now you have a cycle. They show up for everyone. Everyone leans on them, but nobody checks on them. And then we wonder why the strong friend goes quiet, pulls back, or changes. Now, let's shift the lens. What happens when you make a mistake? Not a small one. I'm talking about the kind that shifts how people see you, the kind that makes people whisper, distance themselves, or question your character. Who stands beside you then? Because loyalty sounds good until it's tested. Psychologically, people distance themselves for self preservation, for moral alignment, or simply because they're uncomfortable. It's easier to step back than to stand in something complicated. But there's a difference between holding someone accountable and abandoning them. Real loyalty doesn't mean you agree with everything someone does. It doesn't mean you co sign bad behavior, but it also doesn't mean you disappear the moment things get hard. Loyalty says, I don't agree with what you did, but I'm not going to leave you to face it alone. Now, here's the real question. How far should loyalty go? Because some people confuse loyalty with obligation. They expect you to ride no matter what, even when it costs you your peace, your values, or your growth. But psychologically, healthy friendships require boundaries. Blind loyalty can turn into enabling. So the real question becomes, are your friendships built on truth or just agreement? Because a real friend will check you, not just cheer for you. Now bring it back to you. Who has your back? Really? And whose back do you have intentionally? Because loyalty isn't loud. It's consistent, it's present, it's honest, and sometimes it's uncomfortable. Jules, we've sat in it. Now let's come back up to the surface. Take a moment, decompress, sit with what we just unpacked. Because this one right here, it's not just about your friends. It's about the role you play in the circle you're in. This is the Fishbowl with Jade, where we dive into the conversations we don't always say out loud. You can listen on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon Music. Just search Jade Mills. And until next time, stay classy, stay curious, and stay ever evolving.